Welcome back to the channel. In this video I want to talk to you guys about the newly announced definitive edition trilogy of GTA or Grand Theft Auto. Before we jump into this one, I am in a way looking forward to it. I hope they do a good job, they actually put effort into it and the games look really good, because that's all that's really going to change. They're basically remasters. They might have a couple of small updates here and there, but it'll be just to bring them up in terms of the graphics and stuff, to make them look good in this generation of gaming. The things that have really sort of angered me in a way is how Rockstar and Take-Two are handling the situation of being a part of the gaming industry, being companies that publish and develop games, and it's their pure greed and basically how they treat the community that's annoyed me the most. So, even though it might not be the exact same team of developers that work on Red Dead compared to GTA, they're still within the same company, being Rockstar, and the developers have neglected Red Dead Online since it launched. There's been hardly any significant content whatsoever. The majority of stuff they've done has pretty much focused on trying to encourage people to purchase gold bars with real money. They've done the same on GTA ever since it launched. They've just focused on shark cards, putting stuff into the game that costs a ridiculous amount of money to try and persuade people like, oh, I need this item, so I've got to go to the store, purchase a shark card, and I've got to get it now. But they've neglected Red Dead, focused on the microtransactions. Fans for a long time have been going crazy over GTA 6. There's probably thousands of videos that have been posted, so many people are talking about it. And even if it is just a community-based idea, that's what the community want. And if they made a GTA 6, they would probably beat the sales they made for GTA 5. Which, if I remember correctly, was $800 million in 24 hours. And a further 200 million in the next 48 hours. So in the span of 3 days, they had made $1 billion. And I honestly think a GTA 6, if it was done well, I think they could easily make that, if not more. But for whatever reason, whether it's putting the money into the budget, whether it's having the people to work on it, the amount of time it would take to make, or whatever it is, they don't want to do it. Or it at least seems that way with... They haven't responded to the community at all, so just the way they've ignored everything, the fans are going mad, and they've not said anything about a GTA 6. In fact, they're enhancing GTA 5 for what I believe is its third generation of consoles it's going through. The enhanced trailer for GTA 5 absolutely made everyone fuming because it looks no different to the current versions of the game. It seems as though they've done the tiniest enhancements here and there, maybe changed a little bit of the game, if any of it, and just slapped enhanced on it to go, okay, we've got a new version of the game for the Series X and the PS5. Another thing that's annoyed me about the whole situation is there has been fans that have dedicated hours and hours of their time completely free of charge to make mods for GTA, and Take-Two have gone and removed them, which has obviously just been to make more money from the definitive trilogy. I know they're companies, they need to make their money, it's business, but just simply removing them to make money from a definitive edition and for any other reason, I just think is out of order, especially when people are dedicating lots and lots of their time to something. And I can't remember exactly how this one went down, but I believe it was in a Far Cry game. There was something James Bond related, and that got removed, apparently due to copyright. It was there for years. Took like 1,400 hours of development, or like creating it or whatever, for the player that did it, the people that did it or whatever. And they just simply removed it. Years and years later, it just got taken from the game due to copyright. But it was fine before, there were no sales. It was just, like, there weren't even assets from the actual James Bond game. But it still got removed, and now Take-Two have been doing the same thing with GTA and their mods. And another thing, which shows they just want to make money, the old versions of the games that are going to be featured in the trilogy, so GTA 3, Vice City and San Andreas, they are going to be removed from the digital stores, and you'll never be able to buy them again. So if you're interested, I'd get them now, although that would be like falling into their trap and giving them even more money. But then if you do want them, you can buy them separately right now. However, when they get removed, I don't think you're going to be able to buy them separately ever again, unless you're getting like a second-hand disc off the internet or something. Obviously, I mentioned it was just digital stores, so you will be able to do that. The price will probably go up, but I believe they're doing that to make more money, as they will only sell the Trilogy on the digital stores. And again, I think that's disgusting, the way they're doing it. Because at the end of the day, whether it's good for business, bad for business, or anything like that at all, both Rockstar and Take-Two are billion-dollar companies. It's not that they're trying to make money. That's not an issue because they're a business. That's what they're supposed to do. It's the fact that they are doing absolutely everything that they can in order to milk the gamers that play their games. People were suggesting possibly making the Trilogy games, like before they take them off the digital stores, like the older versions of the game, before they do remove them, put them on sale or give them away for free. They definitely won't give them away for free because they'll lose a lot of money. And I don't think they'll put them on sale either because, again, they're going to lose a bit of money. Because as I said, this definitive edition of the Trilogy is pretty much just going to be graphical enhancements. There might be a couple of other things in there that are new or changed or something like that. But yeah, it does annoy me a lot that they are doing absolutely everything they can to make as much money as they possibly can. I get they're a business, 100% I do. But at the same time, they have to focus, like without the community, they wouldn't be anything. They wouldn't be a company to make games without people purchasing the games and all of their dodgy, like predatory microtransactions sort of, I don't even know how to word it. They just force it all the time. They push it on players to purchase these shark cards and gold bars. So yeah, as I said, I'm kind of looking forward to jumping back in. I would like to see some solid gameplay first to see what this definitive edition looks like. Because it could be something along the lines of Mafia 3 where it doesn't look too different. Or it could be something similar in a way to Mafia 1 where it looks completely different. I think it does obviously depend on the age of the game. We have no idea at the moment when this is releasing, it's just coming soon. But what we're going to do is leave the video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it.